And don't forget to order your copy of Football Game Plan's latest book, Stiff Arming Football Myths, an excellent book that you can find on our website at footballgameplan.com/books, available in both PDF as well as paperback form. For the Bears in this ball game, you want to force their rookie wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin to beat press. I know he's 6'5", 240 pounds, but he doesn't play 6'5", 240 pounds off the snap. So I think you can throw off the timing of the Panthers passing game by getting physical with him at the line of scrimmage. Now on offense, I will go with more ISO and power plays as opposed to your inside-outside zone game. You want to keep it simple versus Carolina's defensive line. Down, kick out, or combo to the backer, but don't go inside-outside zone because they can get penetration and shut down your running game. And back on defense, you want to watch the wham. Carolina loves to run wham plays and all kind of traps on the inside. So if you're able to be alert defensively, you do a great job in bottling up the running game. And for the Panthers in this game, those defensive backs have to win above the rim this week versus Alshon Jeffrey and also Brandon Marshall. They have to be able to compete at the highest point for the football in order to have a chance defensively. And you want to force Jay Cutler to be a patient passer. That means a lot of cover 2, tight at the line of scrimmage, force him to hold that football, maybe tight cover 4, but don't go cover 3, don't go cover 1 because he'll get rid of the football quickly. And offensively, I would try to win with formations. Try to take that deep safety out of the middle of the field and make him pick a side pre-snap. I would align Kelvin Benjamin up to the wide side of the field, bottom of the numbers, and that way that deep safety has to make a choice, and you come backside to where your numbers are and where you have the advantage with your receivers against their coverage. But your sole purpose in the passing game is to try to take that safety out of the middle of the field and make him make a decision pre-snap, so that way you know post-snap where you can go with the football. This week versus the Carolina Panthers, the Chicago Bears have to be able to get pressure on Cam Newton and also take away one of his top options. In this play that I'm going to draw up, we're going to take away the tight end and we're going to combo cover or banjo cover the tight end, playing him inside out and forcing Cam Newton to throw into a trap defense. Showing you what we're talking about here, we're going to show 7-man pressure. Got both backers up on the line of scrimmage, but we're not going to send 7. We're going to drop the defensive end. We're going to hold the defensive end at the line of scrimmage as a contained player in case Cam Newton wants to escape on the outside or one of the backs flare out to the flat. So he's holding court at the line of scrimmage, but we're sending this backer off the edge. Contained blitzer. We're going to drop the Sam backer here. We're dropping the Mike backer here as well. So you see where we're combo covering the tight end. So we're going to banjo cover the tight end, sending the defensive end wide off the edge. We're going to shoot the defensive tackle in the B gap. Weak side A gap pressure here. So you're sending 4 guys and you're holding court at the line of scrimmage. Now, what we're doing, we have the corners off the line, playing outside shoulder, almost baiting Cam Newton to throw the quick slant because, again, we're rotating down. He's covering the flat, so you have your 3 guys protecting underneath. Now your strong safety is responsible for the deep middle, and we're still playing one-on-one on the outside and hopefully either banjo covering the tight end, or if Cam Newton wants to throw it here, you have the backer that can come over and make a play. So you can see where you can show pressure, you can drop guys back, a little zone blitz, but again, we're trying to get Cam Newton to throw into a trap defense, throwing to the free safety where he can make a play on the ball, or throwing backside, front side, where the backer can make a play. But essentially we're combo covering and taking away Greg Olsen in hopes that Cam Newton goes elsewhere where we want him to go, into a trap defense. This week versus the Chicago Bears, the Carolina Panthers have to be able to get pressure on Jay Cutler and try to confuse him into throwing into a trap defense or forcing a bad pass to get off the field. I'm going to show you one defense they can utilize versus Cutler in third and medium type situations where it looks like cover 3 sky, but really it's cover 1. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Basic formation as far as 3 sky. You have 3 guys deep with the strong safety hanging in the gap between the receiver and the tight end. So it looks like 3 sky, but really it's going to be cover 1. So these guys are manned up on the corners. Free safety is back deep, and it's a simple blitz because as the cadence starts to wind down, you're going to slant everybody 1 gap over. In is going here. Defensive tackle's here. We're going to have the defensive tackle going weak side B gap, and now you're going to bring the defensive end around, showing weak side slant because as the cadence winds down, strong safety walks up, and he's coming off the edge. You want to get speed coming off the edge, try to force a quick throw, and you have your underneath defenders here protecting the quick routes. So you have your backers buzzing underneath the slants or the quick hitches or even the short 5-yard in routes, and you have your deep backer in the middle of the field with your safety roaming to help out over top if someone gets beat off the line. But you do have your corners off a little bit because, again, you want to show 3 sky, but really it's cover 1. Simple coverage, underneath coverage, sending a strong safety, which could be Roman Harper, to try to put pressure on Cutler to force a quick and inaccurate decision.
The biggest X factor in this ball game for the Bears, in my opinion, will be tight end Martellus Bennett, not only because of his receiving skills, but what he can do in the running game as a blocker and helping the Bears get the edge versus this Carolina Panthers defense. They're going to need him to be excellent in that capacity in order to have success on the ground. And for the Panthers in this game is going to be the play of their linebackers on both ends of defense. More importantly, versus the passing game. The way they can control this game versus Chicago is by understanding passing concepts, and they already do a great job of passing guys off and dropping into their zones properly. If they can do that, take away the intermediate passing game of Chicago, it puts them in great position to knock off the Bears at home. I like Chicago in this ball game. Right now, offensively for Carolina, they're dealing with a lot of injuries in the backfield. I know they may get Jonathan Stewart back, but he's not going to be fully 100% ready to go. But I think right now, when you look at the Bears offense and what they bring to the table from a matchup standpoint, they can find those individual matchups in the passing game. And I think they'll take advantage of that Carolina Panthers defense and be able to put points on the board. So I think the Chicago Bears win in a close one versus Carolina.
What's up, fantasy football fans? I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook. For all of your starts, sits, fantasy football notes, news, and tidbits, tune into our podcast, Football Game Plan Starting Lineup, every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on our Football Game Plan Radio Network, which is located at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.
And don't forget to check out Football Game Plan's NFL Wraparound live every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan, where we give you all of our late-minute and last-minute notes, news, and tidbits and thoughts on each and every game on the NFL schedule. And I also want to give a huge shout-out to Bear fan forums and Panther fan forums for always showing Football Game Plan support.